My fondest memory, though, I want to say I was in middle school. I think Michael Smith was the teen room director at the time. I always used to tease Michael. I was like, oh, I just turned 13 today. And he's like, no, you got 2 more months. But one of the things that Michael used to do, every day he'd come out and he'd play a game of foosball with me. They had a foosball table in the teen room, and I always used to look in and I wanted to play with the bigger and older kids. So Michael would, come out and play foosball, at least 1 game to 2 games of foosball with me every day. Almost the entire year that I was 12 years old going into 13. So it made me feel included.
I'd say my favorite memory would be probably winning the Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year. Just because it was, I got to talk in front of 300 people about the Boys and Girls Club, and it just I think that gave me probably the biggest boost as far as growth-wise and everything. Winning that, being able to share what the Boys and Girls Club did for me, it would just put me out there, gave me that extra oomph I needed.
We moved here from California, I think I was in 3rd grade, and I started attending the club shortly after we moved. And I went through high school.
I attended the club from literally 1st grade until I graduated, all the way from 1st through 12th grade. I was here probably every day after school.
My aunt worked here, so I came here, went in the teen room, got to meet people. I was super shy, so being able to meet people was nerve-wracking at first, but then it was just awesome to meet them. And then the staff members also.
I think what impacted me the most was the staff and the relationships that they had with the kids.
As a kid, you kind of get attracted to adults with personalities where you feel accepted and loved and treated with respect.
Every time that I got here, I always had somebody that was asking me how did your day go? Just somebody that was always there for me, always pushing me to be the best person that I could be.
The club had a huge impact when I was getting recruited to go to college. Mary had the awesome idea to have a fundraiser for me, to help raise some money so that I could go to these recruiting camps. So my opportunities really kind of blew up when the club got involved not only in my scholarship notebook, but also giving me recommendations, and then the fundraiser to top it off to help me fly across the country to go to a football camp over at Princeton, which is where I got recruited to go to Georgetown. So I would have never had the opportunity to go to Georgetown if the club hadn't had that fundraiser for me.
When I was struggling with getting into the military, Brian helped me a lot with the math, actually. And I struggled on it the first time. And then when I went to him and he helped me, I improved my ASVAB score actually 20 points.
It definitely gave me confidence, knowing I can do stuff. The communication skills, interpersonal skills of talking to other people, and I learned all those skills that then when I was able to get a job, I felt pretty prepared.
Having the Boys and Girls Club, it taught me a lot. It taught me how to really think about other people. Everyone's situations, everyone is dealing with something different. And I feel there's so many different kids that come to the Boys and Girls Club. Having those friendships that I probably wouldn't have had definitely made a difference in my life.
Without the club, I don't know where I would be, probably in trouble somewhere on the streets, probably not with my kids. They were supporters, they were just there.
They made me want to be a staff. They were sort of my role model in that respect. I want to be like you. And that's really where it started. The positive adult role model to becoming one myself.
I was the kid who couldn't pay attention, who couldn't sit down, who couldn't follow instructions. And now as a teacher, it helps me teach them in a way that I know that I could be taught. And it's a wonderful feeling, and it makes me feel like I am where I am supposed to be.